Go.
After they escaped, after they escaped from the Russian soldier, when they were harvesting some food in the garden there, when they escaped there, uh, they took off, and luckily, and they hit luckily the next day or a couple of days later. they they ran into a German soldier who had escaped from the Russian, and and he helped those two girls to find their way back to their grandmother's house. They traveled only by night because during the day it was too dangerous to be caught by the Russians. So when and my wife luckily arrived back at her grandmother's farm, it was naturally still very dangerous because the Russian occupation soldiers were still there, and it was close to the end of World War II, and as soon as the war was over, it was decided. It was already decided at the Alta Conference that the state of state of Pomerania, where they lived in there, was supposed to be given over to Poland. So when that happens, one Polish prisoner of war from during the war, who was captured by the Germans, he was a prisoner on her grandma's farm. When the war was over, and that prisoner heard that Pomerania was given to Poland, he went back to our grandmother's farm, and that became his farm. So that was in one way really, really lucky for her grandmother, for my wife, because he remembered very well that he was always treated well along with the French prisoner of war while they were at her grandmother's farm. And so this former Polish prisoner of war, he helped my wife to get a permit to leave Pomerania, to go back over to Eastern Germany, in the Eastern German occupation zone, and also that the Polish prisoner of war helped my wife to get from the Russian commandant of Belgrade to get a certificate that she could use to go back over to eastern part of Germany. And so in but since